Creed 2, this movie again stars Michael B. Jordan as Adonis Creed, the son of Apollo Creed, as well as Sylvester Stallone returning as Rocky, Tessa Thompson. And it is directed not by Ryan Coogler this time, but by Stephen Caple Jr. And it follows the story of basically Drago Part 2, Rocky 4 Part 2. This time, Ivan Drago's son, Victor Drago, challenges Adonis Creed to a fight. Now, Adonis Creed, the son of Apollo Creed, and then Victor Creed, the son of Ivan Drago. I said Victor Creed, but you get it. There's a lot of Creeds, there's a lot of Dragos. One killed one, now he wants his son. Pretty much it. Now, this movie, had me pretty pumped because I loved the first Creed movie. That movie was really, really good. I wasn't overly a fan of Rocky before that movie. I'd never really, for some reason, dived into Rocky. I dived into Rocky a little bit before the movie came out. Loved the first Rocky, of course, and then the first Creed was phenomenal. So this movie I was a bit hyped for, a little bit skeptical because, it's hard to deliver on a sequel. But then, as majority of movies do, they get released in America first and the reviews come out first, and I heard great things and I was not disappointed. This movie is pretty damn good. This movie does a lot of things right. It gives you a lot of emotion. It's, wants you to see more. It's engaging. It gives you great acting, great drama, great emotion, great fighting. Like, this movie is fucking good, and you've seen some of the Rocky sequels, and they're not going to be as good as the first couple. But this one is as good as the first in my eyes. I don't think it, not better or not worse. It is pretty much in the same category for me, which is a great thing because that's what I wanted it to be. Now, the acting. Michael B. Jordan is phenomenal. I think he actually gives a better performance in this film than he does in the first Creed. As I said, he was great in the first Creed, but he was even great. He was better in this movie. He really gave more emotion. You can see his acting progression, and he's literally becoming one of the best actors in our generation. He should get some recognition very, very soon for his talent, because this guy's really, really talented. He's a phenomenal actor, and he just crushes it in this movie, whether it's showing his anger, showing his emotion, just dealing with this shit, whether it's being a father, or becoming a father, or living up to his father. All those father themes really come through in his performance, and I love that so much. And Sylvester Stallone, again, is such a highlight because he doesn't, he's not the main character. This isn't the Rocky franchise, this is the Creed franchise now, and he just is such a great side character. Great, moments given, these kind of father figure moments that he does for Donnie, I think is great. Tessa Thompson, again, is really good. And Ivan Drago and Victor Drago. Now, Victor is obviously the son. He doesn't really say as much, so you can't really talk about him as much. But Dolph Lundgren as Ivan, he was really good. He actually gave a little more, passion than I thought. It was hard to do because you've seen who Dolph Lundgren is out of screen, and he's not this guy that you see as Ivan Drago. So I liked his performance as much as they did dive into those characters, which I think is another positive of this movie. Moving away from acting for a second, they really dive into the Dragos a bit more, and it gives you some more emotion towards two ends of the fight. And there was literally some points where I was like, what's going to happen here? Because I feel like at times it's like, this could be the bad guys winning, could also be the good guys winning in their eyes, and that's a great thing because you really see what happened, and how what happened in Rocky 4 affected Ivan Drago. I really love the use of music in this film. I think the music was really good. There was some really good songs in there, score-wise, soundtrack-wise, but also just the way they, put in specific scenes where they're like, all right, let's intensify the fuck out of this with a really dope track, and it worked. And then there's other times like, just lay it off, and they just have a bare-knuckle fight. Not bare-knuckle, they've got the gloves on, but nothing else you can hear besides just the hit. They just take away the score and just the hit and the impact of what's going on just hardens it. I love that use of the score, and I think that's what made it even more engaging, even more, sitting on the edge of your feet, because there was some moments in this movie, fight-wise, you didn't know what was going to happen, and I love that aspect of the movie. You didn't know. You're like, shit, is Creed really going to win this fight? Like, what's going to happen here? Is he going to lose? Is he going to win? And I won't tell you what happens, but it really gets behind it, and you really want to know what's going to happen. You want to watch this fight, and I feel like maybe even if you're not a boxing fan, which I'm not, I'm a wrestling guy, hence the t-shirt, I really got behind this boxing fight. Now onto a slight negative for this film, a couple negatives. One, I think rewatchability could be good because I did think they did a lot of stuff outside of the fighting, which was great. That's why I enjoyed this film. I think the story is really good. and there, which they could have stuffed up, but they didn't. But the rewatchability of the fight, I feel like just watching it and knowing what's going to happen makes it less intense the next time. Still going to be good. That's why I said it's a slight negative. And the other one is, it's got a formula. We've seen these Rocky films. How is this 8, 7 of the the whole franchise itself, Rocky and Creed, and we kind of get the formula now, and it doesn't necessarily make the movie bad, but you're not going, this is the greatest, most original thing you've ever seen. Doesn't, again, it's still a damn good film, but it just isn't as original as you want it to, and it's hard, because what are you going to do about it? You're going to not put in fighting, are you going to change the story up so it's all fighting? Like, I think the formula's there for a reason, because it is so good. In the end, guys, I really had a really, really good time in this film. I was pretty much always engaged, always ready, always waiting for what's going to happen next. And I was really enjoying this film, enjoying the performances, enjoying the action, everything that was happening. I was behind, and I'm going to give Creed 2 a B+. Thank you guys for watching my review of Creed 2. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't thumbs it up already, I'm hoping you have. I hope I don't have to tell you that now. Just give it a thumbs up. Be a nice guy. Comment below your thoughts of the movie, thoughts of the review, whatever you want to talk about. I am fine by that. Even if you haven't seen this one, you like the first one, let me know. Didn't like the first one, let me know. I don't mind. Make sure you press that subscribe button so you can see more film reviews, Blu-ray updates, all that shit that's going on in my channel. I got a couple of things I'm trying to work on for Christmas because it is December now. But other than that, guys, have a good one.